We began this course with one central truth. The 2025 rule modernization brought clarity. We walked through licensure updates, advertising modernization, compensation transparency, professional conduct clarifications, supervision standards, and enforcement procedures. Now we end where every successful agent should operate, with structure. Because compliance is not something you think about when a complaint arrives. It is something you build into your monthly routine. This final section is not about new rules. It is about how to live inside the rules confidently. Clarity increases discipline risk only for those who operate casually. For agents who operate intentionally, clarity becomes protection. Let's build your protection system. Monthly self-audit checklist. Most violations do not happen because agents do not know the rules. They happen because agents are busy. A monthly self-audit keeps you ahead of problems before they become complaints. At least once a month, ask yourself, am I currently active with ADRE? Has my license status changed? Have I completed required continuing education tracking? Have I performed any activity that might fall outside my licensed authority? Remember Chapter 2. Inactive status means no licensed activity, not even helping a friend. Now layer in Chapter 5. Have I allowed possession without written authorization? Have I negotiated outside representation boundaries? Have I communicated directly with represented parties inappropriately? Then connect to Chapter 4. Have I received any referral fees, incentives, bonuses, or rebates that require disclosure? Is documentation of those disclosures in the transaction file? Finally, connect to Chapter 3. Have I posted any marketing that could be considered misleading? Are my brokerage identifiers clearly visible? Have I used any unapproved DBA or team branding? A 20-minute monthly review can prevent a 12-month disciplinary process. Compliance is not complicated. It is consistent. Advertising compliance checklist. Advertising is your most visible risk area. Before publishing anything, pause and apply a simple framework. Does the advertisement clearly and conspicuously display my brokerage name? Are all statements factually accurate and verifiable? If AI or digital enhancements were used, do they misrepresent reality? Am I advertising occupancy or move-in terms that are not contractually documented? Is my team name or DBA properly approved? If you hesitate on any of those questions, stop. Remember what we learned in Chapter 3. Screenshots are permanent. Digital evidence is searchable. Ambiguity defenses are weaker. Professional marketing is not about speed. It is about precision. If it is not accurate, do not post it. Compensation disclosure checklist. Chapter 4 made one principle clear. If compensation flows, disclosure follows. Before closing any transaction, confirm. Who is receiving compensation? Is every referral fee routed broker to broker? Has the client been informed of any incentive or bonus? Is disclosure documented and signed? Are any commission rebates approved by the broker? If you ever receive a builder incentive, a lender bonus, a referral split, a marketing credit, a commission adjustment, pause and ask, has this been disclosed and documented? Compensation problems rarely begin with large schemes. They begin with small omissions. Transparency is your shield. Documentation is your evidence. Broker communication strategy. The modernization made one thing unmistakable. Supervision matters. Strong broker communication reduces risk dramatically. Make this your professional habit. Notify your broker before making unusual compensation adjustments. Confirm advertising standards before launching new branding. Ask about possession authorization before releasing keys. Clarify negotiation boundaries when representation questions arise. Silence creates risk. Communication creates protection. If you are unsure, involve your broker early, not after a complaint. A brokerage with clear written policies, structured file review, and documented training is not restrictive. It is protective. Remember Chapter 5. Supervision is structure. Structure protects licenses. The 2025 compliance mindset. Let's tie the entire course together. The rules are clearer. Statutory alignment is stronger. Digital evidence is more accessible. Administrative procedures are structured. That means advertising must be accurate. Compensation must be transparent. Possession must be documented. Negotiation must respect representation. Supervision must be structured. Compliance is no longer about interpreting vague language. It is about operating intentionally. The agents who thrive in 2025 will not be the ones who push the edge. They will be the ones who build repeatable compliance habits. Clarity is not a threat. It is a roadmap. And if you follow it consistently, discipline becomes unlikely. Final memory framework. SAFE. If you want a simple way to remember your 2025 compliance strategy, think SAFE. S. Status. Always confirm your license status is active. A. Advertising. Be accurate, transparent, and clearly identified. F. Fees. Disclose and document every compensation flow. E. Escalate. Communicate with your broker before acting in gray areas. Operate safe, and your license stays protected.